Hey everybody, it's Gridiron Girl. How you doing? I just thought I would make a quick recording, talk about a couple of things that have come up, some things that are on my mind. I had something really, really cool happen today that I wanted to share with you because it's really endemic. It's really the key to why I do this. These crazy videos, that, and the fact that I love to hear myself talk. Um, I have a coworker. I'm in a new department. I have a coworker that I wanted to connect with, but really didn't know how. This is a guy, really, really sharp guy, awesome teammate, but he's very, very introverted. And, since I am too, said no one ever, I really wanted to find a way that we could communicate you know, without my very big personality overcoming the situation, so taking over the conversation. So all of a sudden, we started talking. I think he mentioned something about football. It may have been, he must have mentioned something about the upcoming Super Bowl. And I said, "Hey, do you like football?" He said, "Oh, yeah, I love football." And of course, off we went. And I'm very, very excited to say that he's going to be helping me with my fantasy football draft. So you guys better watch out, Costco peeps, because I'm going to kick some serious ass. I can't do any worse than I have been the last 2 seasons. So anyway, but yeah, he's going to help me. The upshot is that this is an example of why I really love sports. I said at the very beginning, the very first segment that I had, that I felt like, you could have a conversation about sports, and unlike religion or politics, if you're talking to somebody in a bar, you're not going to be like carried out with a bloody nose or something like that. I mean, I suppose if you're in a bar in San Francisco and you're a Seahawks fan, that could be, or if you're over in, if you're over in UCLA land, then maybe. But other than that, it's pretty cool, and it kind of brings people together. So that's one of the reasons why I love sports. Another thing that I just observed is, sometimes I realize things as I'm talking to people, and that also happened to me today. When I started this whole video YouTube channel, it was in the off season. And I realized today that that was a very big way that I was able to get through the off season. It's very, very hard to go from like Super Bowl to combine, and maybe you have the free agency season, and of course the fire all the coaches, head coaches season, which we're starting to see now. It's very, very hard to get through that and get through to the draft, which I watch. Not a lot of people do, but it's kind of the first part of the season for me. And so all of that to say that you'll probably be seeing a few more videos. There's more that I want to do with these. There's more information. I'm a big, I listen to Brock Heward, Brock and Sock a lot, and Heward is really, really big on stats. So I'd like to kind of get into that a little bit more, share some more of why I have the opinions that I do. So, speaking of opinions, gosh, I have a couple. And I thought I would just kind of record them for posterity. A couple people have caught me in the hallway. They've caught me as I pass by their desk or whatever, asking me this or that. My standard answer when somebody says to me on Facebook or something like that, who do I think is going to win the Super Bowl? My friend Brian actually coined this phrase, and I think it's perfect. He said, who do I want to win versus who do I have my money on, right? My money is on San Francisco, but I really want Kansas City to win. I wanted them to go last season. I really did. And I was sad when they didn't make it all the way. I'm really excited about this Super Bowl. I think just some new blood. It's kind of like the NBA championships. It's like, okay, forever it was the Cleveland Cavaliers and, the Golden State Warriors. And yeah, that's great. I mean, I think they need to have term limits on stuff like this. And as sad as I am for the Patriots fans, and I do have some people in my tribe, people I love who are Patriots fans, I'm really happy to see a little bit of fresh blood. I don't think, and I'm gonna say this straight up, I don't think that the Seattle Seahawks were a Super Bowl level team. I personally, and people get on me because they think that I'm not a faithful fan, and nothing could be further from the truth. But I got to be honest when I say I was seeing a lot of stuff this season that just didn't gel, particularly with my defense. I did not see Bobby or KJ have the kind of stops that I'm used to seeing. I didn't see the same kind of turnovers that I expected that were, I think, that have been hallmarks of our defense. And I'm going to straight up say, I think I would have been disappointed if Seattle had made it through, because I think it would have been, while it wouldn't have been as bad as the LA Rams last Super Bowl, I don't know that it would be as good a matchup as I think will happen. So that's prediction number one. Well, actually, it's not a prediction because I kind of went both ways. But I'm really looking forward to the Super Bowl. Let's just say that. The second thing that people have asked me, and again, I'm going to go out on a limb. That's the fun thing about this. You have your opinions, you state your opinions. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. But I posted something on Facebook, those of you who have seen it, about Philip Rivers permanently relocating his family to Florida. And something about that just kind of got me thinking that he's not too long for the Chargers world. I keep wanting to say the San Diego Chargers. It's very, very hard for me to consider them the Los Angeles Chargers. Anyway, I have a feeling that the Chargers are going to, do something different with their QB, and I think that something different could be Tom Brady. Now, my more knowledgeable friends argue with me and they say, oh no, I don't think so. I think he's just playing with this free agency thing to kind of play games with the front office, the Patriots front office, but I don't know. So